Episode 2 of Just Couchin' It podcast.
Back to back.
This
is the more spicy one of the two, on average.
Yeah,
This one's
it's
gonna
a
float.
little more spicier. This one might be a little more nicier.
A little more dicey.
We
Little
got
more
a little
icier.
more ice for your.
Ice for your viewing pleasure. Winner's circle. Hey.
Hey.
So we just filmed
Okay.
the first
Yeah,
episode.
we'll be done with the wraps.
Dude, bars. Bars, dog.
Not me. You got the bars. Not me.
Bars.
I don't got bars.
Bars. All right,
I'm
so
like the Dr. Seuss bars where it's like green eggs and ham.
Same.
I'm
That's all Nate.
eating a yam.
spam.
Fried
Tastes
spam.
Tastes like salty ham.
What'd you have? Rice and spam the other day?
Spam fried rice.
Spam fried rice, dude. So if you think we were just like playing around, like he doesn't mess around with
Dude,
this
this
shit,
is
dude.
the whole thing. We were at the keg earlier. Shout out to the keg. That's my
Spam.
bar. Right off Highway 19.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Highway
you say spam for
Highway
me, Zach?
19 and Ratman Roads.
Hey.
Zach, say spam for me real quick.
Give us spam.
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 All right.
All right. The spam gets a lot of comments. Weirdly enough, I don't know. It's not something that I really intended on. Because you want to know, you guys want to know the only reason I started wearing the spam hat again.
Because you found it.
No, because you requested it.
Oh, I said bring back the spam hat?
You kept telling me, you're like, you got to bring the spam hat back. Gotta bring
spam hat, dude.
back.
Yo, did you
And I
switch out
went-
of your? Did you switch out of your work spam hat and into your?
I told you I had 2 different spam hats.
Oh my gosh!
This
And
is
you
my nice hat.
And you rotated them.
Yeah.
Rotational spam hats.
Yeah. I have a
Rotational
work
spam
one
hats.
that's all dirty, and I have a going out one that's nice and clean.
Fuck yeah.
Hashtag rotational spam hats, dude. Let's make this trending.
That's a long.
Get this
hashtag.
trending, dude. Yeah, dude. Get a cookie. Give a cookie.
There's so many ways to have spam. We won't get into it. We'll save it for. I can spend an entire 28 minutes on
Spam.
different ways to make spam. How I've eaten, but we won't go down.
We're gonna have to hotkey spam. So it's just like
Spam. It's gonna be like the Bill Nye, where they're like Bill, but it's gonna be me saying spam.
That was good.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
But spam.
He looks kind
Nate
of
Chang, the spam guy.
He's getting old. People get old, dude.
Yeah. He just looks weird. Like I wouldn't let him babysit for me.
Well,
What? Okay.
What?
I don't think he's trying to babysit.
you're gonna have to make
for
a
you.
putt to say stuff.
Yeah,
like
you got to putt for that.
I didn't imply anything.
that was 100% an implication.
Implication, dude.
What did you mean by it then?
I was just saying he just looks like
Why though?
if I had to buy like golf clubs from him on Craigslist, I probably wouldn't go.
I would,
Why?
dude. He'd tell me so much
Why?
about the aerodynamics and circumferences of the shafts and handles.
How many balls does this bag come with? Just 2?
Just 2.
Just to
You got a bag, right? With your set?
yeah.
It was a nice guy though.
It was
You
a
met him with
dope ass dude.
You turned down
told us-
another bag,
You told
too.
us
So
the
cool.
story, and that dude sounded awesome.
He
and
was
that's honestly, I feel like I'm not even gonna go. Okay,
So
let
he offered
let me
you
stop
a bag
what
or
I
what?
Yeah,
Yeah, such a nice dude. So I pull up to this. I drove to like 45,
West Bend?
45
or
minutes.
no,
No. That was last episode.
it was
Brookfield.
Brookfield. Yeah,
Yeah, and I
that's
drive.
in there.
It's 45 minutes away, man.
It's almost Milwaukee.
Yeah. So I meet up with him in this parking lot. It's dark, and he's just like showing me the clubs, and I'm like, "All right." We do like the long distance handshake because, like, you know, like
COVID.
you're gonna pet a dog, but you're not sure if he's gonna bite you. You know.
I love how he added in. We're in the parking lot. It's dark.
It's dark.
He was super shy, so I was like,
You make eye contact when you.
he ended up being cool. He's the same height as me. That's why I swing.
So you turned down an extra golf bag for free?
yeah.
Thanks.
Because he was so nice. He was.
Thanks.
He's like, well, no, he was gonna replace the one that all the clubs were in, but it was like just cold, and
So okay, but
He was
that's the thing.
nice.
That's what I'm saying is like you
I was like, dude, these
you
clubs,
never know what you could experience some great shit from.
I know. I got some
You
name
just gotta
brand
put
clubs
yourself
for-
out there more.
I felt like I was robbing them already, dude. I got some like
But
Taylor
that's what I'm saying. Is you got to put yourself out there more, and like I'm not saying you just
He's a nice dude.
be a little bit more open. You know,
can sell that bag.
that's what I'm saying. Is like you never know. Bill Nye could be he could be a G with the kids.
Dude, G with the kids.
Just have a little bit more open view on what you're seeing.
He was a G when I was a kid. He babysat me whenever we had a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Dude, did a damn
He
good
was
job.
literally a babysitter.
He was, dude. Damn, that came back. That came back, dude. Full circle.
Bill Nye the Science.
See,
There he goes. Now he's on it.
Yeah.
I
Bill
like
Nye,
it.
he took care of you when you had a substitute teacher. Don't you watch Bill
I
Nye
went to
when you're in-
Christian
your
school, so
view.
the teachers didn't like him.
View pen or whatever.
Oh yeah. My nicotine stick.
That thing.
Yeah.
No carcinogens.
It's nicotine stick. It is what it is.
I quit. Hey,
Congratulations, Zach.
sorry.
We're on the road to recovery here, but
I'll help you through it, dude. You got to sleep through it. That's what I did. Sucked. And we played some holes at
Oh, yeah.
Kestrel Ridge to ease the old
what were
mind.
we gonna
Well, we were talking about
Dolphins.
Zach,
Yes. They're bullies.
they get okay. So I didn't do any research behind this, but I've seen videos and podcasts and plenty of comedy skits where they're talking about like dolphins so pufferfish, when they puff up, they secrete some toxin, and the dolphins, it like gives them a euphoric effect.
what?
Yeah.
So like
yeah,
dolphins get high on pufferfish.
What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
What the
seen that
fuck?
too. I've seen that.
Like
That's dope.
they do recreation dolphins.
I've
do
heard of other animals that do
recreational
that.
drugs.
They do recreational
Some bugs and
pufferfish, dude.
Yeah, which is like that's the level.
And then
okay,
like
the level
the
of
pufferfish will
intelligence.
blow up, and then they'll like pass it to
Yeah,
each other.
the level of intelligence
Puff,
an
pass.
animal has to have in order to not only enjoy what they're doing, just being a like for us, like dude, I'm a freaking normal dude, and we're all three of us are normal guys, and we need to find the joy in the bullshit we call life of working a 9 to 5 that you're just for us three in the automotive industry, you're just grinding. Like
yeah.
some days you're skipping lunch, you're
gotta go
there
to-
from 7 to 4 just
Grinding.
stop on your feet.
We got to go
Like,
to Vitens more.
It is
I love that place.
as humans, we find the joy in the dumbness that we have to put up with constantly, and dolphins do the same thing.
Yeah.
So like
That's nuts.
dolphins.
But no, they're like pretty mean too.
Also, something that's
Bullies.
crazy.
Yeah, they do bad things.
Go look it up. Try to find. I mean, it's been a year or two since I've looked it up, but you can't. There's no stories or incidents or videos of a fisherman accidentally getting a dolphin in his line. They're too smart. They don't.
Really?
They don't act. It's never happened. Isn't that fucked up?
All right. That's confident if you're going to say that on here.
Well, no, me and Matt we were looking it up. I think I heard Joe Rogan talking about it. So we literally deep dived it one night like 4 years ago,
Really?
3 years ago. You can't find shit.
About what?
Dolphins. They've never a fisherman. You know, like
Oh, they don't get caught.
they're fishing for tuna or mackerel or some
they're,
shit.
They're smart.
They're too smart.
It's like a person.
Yeah.
If a person is like going out of the water and they see a fisherman, they're gonna be like, oh well, I can see where their line's going into the water. I'm gonna not
Yeah.
swim.
You guys ever watch that
They're
River
too
Monsters?
smart.
That River
Or-
Monsters with Wade Jeremy?
I love that shit.
Or
Oh,
are they
dude.
smart enough that they hang out right on the outside,
Alabama.
and a fish that goes up there like, if you see dolphins, do fishermen catch fish when dolphins are around, or do the I guess it depends on the size of the
I don't know.
fish. Depends on the size of the
I don't
fish.
think the other forms of life really like hanging around dolphins too much,
No.
to be honest with you.
Other than those fucking
because they fuck with them.
Yeah.
those things that hang out on sharks. I know what they're called. I
Those,
just
like The fish that hang out underneath them for the
It's called
scraps.
a mora. Right? I think it's called
the ones that I know what you're talking about.
a mora.
I don't know.
Not a mora. Like it's
Mora.
Mora. I think. Something
It's
like that.
a mora. They are mora.
Things that hang out on the bottom of sharks. Zach, are you looking for
Anyways,
it?
Yeah, I'm looking for it now.
what else are we gonna go down? The mora.
I'm gonna type in shark leeches.
You
Jesus.
said you were talking about something that could possibly get us some sponsorships. Something.
Oh no. Okay, so not necessarily sponsorships. This is
The story of a girl. Zach cried a river, drowned the whole world.
yeah.
That's not how it goes.
That's what Alan told me.
Alan,
Okay.
So it was originally I was gonna do a shout out to like my dad and be like, oh, so we can do so I was on the phone with him a couple weeks ago, and he was saying like how we should do
it's remora. The
Remora. All right.
remora.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shark suckers. That's what they're called.
My dad was essentially saying like we should do because I brought over that Buffalo Trace and that bourbon and whiskey and stuff. He was like, we should do bourbon reviews. Like,
Oh yeah.
episodes of bourbon reviews, and he was like, I can hook you up with some bourbons, and I can, give you some different things that you can look out for to buy, and he
Actually taste it, not just do a shot, but
and that's what he was saying. He was
Yeah.
like, honestly, it's you just want to kind of bring bourbon to the light. If you want to add an ice cube with it, add an ice cube. If you want to have it with a splash of water in it, or if you want to however you want to have a splash of bourbon,
excuse me.
just it's worth taking a sip out of it, and it's worth it. So many people have oh, you sip bourbon and oh, you have it neat, or you have it
Sounds
over a
fancy.
couple ice cubes, and
Yep.
it's super bougie, and oh, you have to drink it a certain way or you don't get the full flavor, and people are so uptight about it sometimes.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, it'd be nice if you guys just do a very basic review where you can simplify it. You drink it how you like it. If you want to mix it with whatever, mix it with whatever. It doesn't.
Fucking
know.
Dr. Pepper. Hell
Right,
yeah.
he is like, you can drink it how you want it, and as long as you like the bourbon, it's worth buying it.
Just like a Joe Schmo review.
Right, it's worth buying it again, because if you have a good review on it, it's like, dude, this is a $70 bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
That resales for $200 sometimes, and sipping on it
That's
nothing,
crazy.
and it kind of makes it you mainstream the exclusivity of bourbon, because a lot of bourbon is kind of exclusive. They have single batch and single barrel batch. They have small batch where they do they open 4 or 5 barrels and they blend the barrels together. Where you have a Jack Daniel's batch. Sorry, a bag.
Blatcher.
A Black Daniels Blatch.
Hold on, I'm all tongue tied here. I'm all tongue tied here. I needed a drink. That was bad. So you'll have a small batch where they'll do a few barrels blended together, but your normal Jack Daniel's bottle of whiskey is however many 50, 70, 100 barrels that are all blended together. That's why they get the consistent flavor profile,
Yeah.
is how they call it.
Yeah.
Same with Maker's Mark. They have the consistent flavor over all their bottles, where if you have a small batch of bourbon or a single barrel batch, each bottle
Tastes different.
tastes different and has a different proofing. So
I
it'll be
I forgot about that.
if you open up a barrel of bourbon and you pour it into a bottle, that shit is some 100 proof.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's
It's some high test bourbon. So that's where the exclusivity comes of it, is it takes, sometimes they have barrels aging for 20 years. And they
Yeah.
open up a barrel and it has
it's you
it's
need
half
to
empty.
It's a minimum of 3, right?
For what?
So Connor before he came out with his.
It's proper 12.
He had to, like, that's why they're like, well, you know, take it with a grain of salt, like any of those big whiskey connoisseurs, because the minimum requirement for aged whiskey is 3 years.
Okay.
So it's like he came out with it year 3.
Right.
On the dot. So
But
this batch of stuff, like,
is at least 3 years old.
that's when I bought it in 2017 when it came out.
Everything on the shelf is
Now
been aging in a barrel for 3 years.
Yeah, but now it's been like 8 years since he came out with it.
And he'll probably have, you never know, he might come out with like a proper 12, 10-year aged bourbon.
Yeah, he will.
Whiskey,
it's just we haven't gotten to that time yet.
He
'Cause he just
advertises
bought
it as like stronger than Jameson. That's how he advertises it.
It like, dude, some of those, if you have like a small batch whiskey or a small batch bourbon or a single barrel, dude, single barrels are, people go be like, if you're into bourbon and you have a single barrel bourbon, people are like, oh, I want to try that. Like, you
Single
know,
barrel makes it stronger.
because
Or
the entire bottle comes out of one barrel.
Higher
Have you ever
proof.
seen? Yeah, it's literally, they don't mix it down. They don't dilute it. You know,
just
we're
sits.
like, and for how many years we did a couple of tours and stuff, and they were saying like, oh, if a barrel sits for 20 years, you could open the barrel and sometimes it's empty because it evaporates. All the liquid
Bruh.
So could you imagine?
20 years of
That's
work.
why that's why it's like exclusive, and like if you have a really like a very long aged whiskey or bourbon and it's a single barrel, that's like
Damn.
chef's kiss for the bourbon whiskey community.
The more you know.
We got a couple bottles at the crib. We'll have to bring. We can do one even without any bottle center.
We gotta crack one of
I've
those.
got some E.H. Taylor. I got some Blantons. We got some Weller.
We'll puff a cigar too.
I got the wines. I got a wine from Italy right now.
Leanne
It's
will get
gonna
pissed,
hurt.
but
It's gonna hurt to open some of those. Leanne can come down. She can be our guest.
no, I'm saying if we puffed a cigar down here,
Oh yeah.
how bad do you think that would travel into the rest of the house?
Pretty.
You think so? If we opened a
Pretty
window,
tough. Oh, if you had a fan in the window.
like open the 2 windows, one blows in, one blows out.
Yeah.
Keep all the doors closed, air
You'd be
off.
fine then. We
Yeah.
could smoke cigars.
You're playing with fire.
Literally, hey, it's waterproof.
Anyways, but yeah, that was kind of like what I wanted to get.
Can we tell
into
him
a
that
little.
story?
Like,
I don't know. Maybe
it would be cool to. I don't know. I don't really enjoy bourbon that much.
No.
But I have a lot of bourbon. I know you like whiskey a lot.
I do
You
like whiskey.
really like whiskey. Bourbon's, it's
I'm like
the same thing almost.
like see the thing with like scotch and that kind of thing. If you go like to Eddie's, like an actual like ale house or whatever, and you go get some good scotch, you can fucking take that shot and you'll probably do like 3 sips of it because it's like fucking.
high test. Yeah.
It hits you,
We
dude.
did the Maker's Mark, and
It
they have
hits
like,
you.
they're like, oh, this is 150 proof, and you take a whiff of it, and it's like, I'm not drinking.
Yeah. So
Feels
it's
like
like
I
a
got kicked
little
in the
bit can
chest.
last you. And it's like, even though it's a little more proof, I feel like you enjoying and really savoring one shot of something expensive like that.
It gives you more appreciation.
And you also, you're not fucking getting wasted. You're not doing shot after shot because you're like
sipping.
You're sipping. Yeah. I want to get more into that instead of doing all this party shots that I've been doing.
And yeah, drinking 7 beers. You can sip on a glass of bourbon and be exactly where you're at right now.
I like my shots of Jaeger.
Cheers, y'all. Jaeger's awesome.
That's the thing. I don't
love
know.
Jaeger.
See, we can. We'll play
drink
around.
tonight.
We'll play around with that idea because personally, I don't like bourbon that much. I know you. I brought over that Blanton's, and
Yeah, you're
you
not
were
a shot- you're not a
were
big
fan
shot
of
guy,
that
huh?
Blanton's. You and Leanne like that a lot.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know about you. Do you like whiskey, bourbon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I do.
It'll be perfect then.
When I met him, the first night we hung out at Pooley's, he was wearing that stupid fucking Brewers pull. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I don't like
You
baseball.
still remember the first time we met, dude?
No, we met at work, dummy. Okay, Sorry.
Anyways,
I'm just kidding. We're mean to him as a joke. Anyways, hold on. The first time I met him at Pooley's, I was like, what do you want? I'm getting a Captain Coke. And he's like, I'll get a Jack and Coke. And he fucking had like 5 of those motherfuckers. And then I was like, all right, we're heading out. And he's like, I'm going to stay here and finish the Brewers game. And you were just in that shit.
Full
Just,
exposure.
dude,
God damn.
in that shit. Like, you were not paying attention like anything other than the Brewers. I don't know if it was about to be a playoff
He
thing.
Ubered home that night.
You probably Ubered home.
Yeah, I might have.
Back in the 350
I Ubered
days.
home from
250.
Pooley's.
That was before you worked
times.
there.
Better to Uber home than.
Okay, what else were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah. That's what else I was going to talk about. Kind of straying away from the whole bourbon thing. Going back to the work thing.
The work thing. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, our industry.
We already said it in the last one. We work at fucking Rustero.
It is.
There's a lot of them.
It's a
big
Rustero store.
It's a big corporate chain in Wisconsin. There's probably about 50, 60 of them.
No, there's not that many Rustero stores. There's probably like 17, 18 Darrow dealers in our group.
Well, they fucking act like they're 60. Anyways,
Maybe there's more. I don't know, but
We
I don't
all work
think it's
there.
That
and
it's one of the bigger ones in the southern Wisconsin.
so Nicholas is a full blown tech.
From the cut, dude.
Me and Zach are
We're learning.
bona fide
You are
lube techs.
lube techs that are of the highest caliber.
Yeah, we do way more shit than just lube techs, but
We're on all that shit.
There it is. Lube techs of the highest caliber. There it is.
but
Just kidding, guys.
so yeah, the big question is how much do we all like cars?
Yeah, everyone always asks. This is for friends, family that are listening. I know you've asked this, and I appreciate the love and the support.
I'm gonna just hit him straight up. Hey, newsflash, bozos. We don't like cars.
Dude,
We do it for work.
I fucking hate. I used to like cars, and now I just drive them.
My boy, he said newsflash.
Newsflash, bozo.
We don't want to fix your shit. We don't want to work on your sister's car, your mom's car, your auntie's car.
Let's go,
Dude.
He's got it. Let's finish our. I'll drink to that, dude.
We want to punch out, go home, and do this.
Okay, so like I was saying, shout out to everyone that trusts me in my skills in working on their car. But in all reality, we are 3 very different individuals that found ourselves enjoying things together, and like our perspectives on life in some aspects could not be more different.
Yeah, 100%.
But we love each other and we all work together. But fuck fixing cars sucks, dude. I found something I'm good at. I found something that I am okay at. I have a lot of help. Rob, shout out to Rob. Helps me out. Everyone, shout out to Matt. Got a lot of help along the way. But like, dude,
Rob's good
I
because he's been
found something that I can finally take pride in, and I make money and things are going well, but man, it is a paycheck.
Yeah.
Like, I fix cars because it pays my bills. I can pay my student loans. I can pay rent. I can pay gas, like insurance, everything. It does what I need it to do.
And it saves you money on your own shit.
And I can
a
work
money
on my own
saver.
stuff.
It's a
Right.
money
Like,
saver.
I've had the worst luck with vehicles. I've driven some lemons, to say the least.
But you got him to work.
But now I can fix cars, so like, if something goes wrong, I know what to do for my own car. Everyone else also is like, hey, you know what to do. And I'm like, yup,
I do.
I do. But like,
However,
I just I just
did
was
this.
doing 50 hours of work in the past week, and I'm trying to. My
Drink.
back hurts. I don't know what is going on. I don't even know what time of the day it is most days at work because we're just
Dude.
grinding. Like it'll be 3:00, and I'm like, oh, I have another hour of work, and I haven't gotten lunch yet because
Yeah.
you're just trying to work and move on to the next thing, and like it kind of sucks sometimes when you're in the grind and you're just moving. You can't stop because people don't stop bringing their cars in. Everyone's
ends.
cars break. Everyone's cars need an oil change. Everyone needs a rotate.
Yeah, a little public service announcement. If it's a snowstorm,
it's never ending.
if it's a snowstorm, like your car can go like probably another 1,000 miles, dude. Without you,
I
like,
knew what you were gonna say, and I literally was like,
don't
bro,
worry about one
stop.
day.
On every
Stop.
episode.
You can wait a week. If fucking Tuesday is your only day you can come in and it's a snowstorm, dog, an extra 100 miles is not going to hurt your car.
I,
All right, Nick's turn to
An
blow
extra
up.
1,000 is not going to hurt your car.
as a technician who fixes the vehicles,
Just get it off your chest.
get your shit done.
Get your shit
Get your
done.
oil changes done.
Get on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Please
don't
stay on top of it.
procrastinate.
Don't
but-
wait till it's a snowstorm and then think like, oh, it's
Yes.
a good idea. And like, get it done before that.
You weren't the only one with that idea. You're still gonna have to
right,
work.
Learn how to do it yourself.
And I appreciate all the friends and family that trust me to work on their cars. Because believe me, I look at my own car sometimes when I'm driving around and I'm like, I wouldn't know where to start with my own personal car.
Yeah.
And people trust me with their lives. And it's in reality,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
people trust me with their lives. It's their car.
Damn.
And I don't know. It's nice to know that people trust you, but in the same sense, it's like it shut off.
Yeah, I have no idea where.
Oh no.
Oh, the audio's still good, so I'll keep going.
I
But like, people trust me with their lives, family, this and that, friends. But like, you know, everyone always tries to get the best deal. Everyone always tries to get the cheapest deal. Everyone always tries to get this and that. And I'm all about trying to save people money when it's
100%.
convenient and when it's nice. But like, at the same time, it's my skills because I've put the time in. I grind when I'm at work. I try and learn. It's my knowledge I bring to the table. It's my time after I've already gone through a day's worth of work. And it's, you know, it's just,
Yeah, it gets. It's like,
really,
yo, if you want shit worked, if you want stuff like,
it,
yo,
it digs
these
into
are my
life.
business hours.
It,
Come through those front doors.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
nice
yeah.
to give people a
we'll
hook
hook you
up.
up when we're
Right. Like, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's nice to hook people up, but at the same time, like, you know, we were talking about this. I was talking about this with Andre, where it's like, so you with Dane. Shout out to Dane.
Shut up, Dave.
Shout out to Dane. I'm not gonna get into any of the whatevers, the minutia of it, but it's like, if the dude that is the guy that's making our beats, that's editing our sound, that's putting a lot of time behind the keyboard, and he's our keyboard guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's the guy. It's why would you try and get the best deal out of your guy? Why would you try and skate him on any prices? Why
Right.
would you try and like,
Yeah.
oh, what deal can I get through you because we're homies and like,
Yeah,
we're-
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
like you're
I
homies.
hear
Why
you.
wouldn't you pay? You like, you're
Well, that's,
paying the homies. You're supporting a local friend. You're
I know.
supporting
That's
his
why-
talents. You're
There- I
supporting
saw
his
that meme
mind.
that
You're supporting everything that he brings to the table.
100%.
So why wouldn't you support him to his fullest?
Yeah, that's why last episode I was like, support your friends.
And you know, and that's my
friends.
that's kind of me venting a little bit, but like, no shade towards anyone that's ever asked me to do side work or anything, because I'm always happy to do side work. But it's You
Yeah.
know,
If you're coming,
like hook it up a little extra because
If
I'm
you-
taking time out of my day. I'm taking my skills that I've learned over years of practice and patience and work and help from other people, and same with you guys with doing tire, like you guys do the same stuff all like you've done stuff for side work.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
way I
and
look at
it's-
it is if you're doing it because you trust me with your vehicle, dope.
It
But
makes
if you're
you
doing
feel
it,
good.
But if you're doing it because I'm the cheap guy or like I'm
That's
the cheap
where
work,
it's-
that's where it's like now you're on a slippery slope. Right?
Like don't go through me because I'm the cheapest route. Go through me because you trust me and I'm reliable and I know what I'm talking about, and like support your local business. Like
Got it,
I'm
yeah.
just somewhat, we're all just guys trying to make a buck, and at the end of the day, if we stay late from our 9 to 5 job, 7 to 4, 8 to 5, whatever hours we work,
We'll earn it.
like
Speaking of,
we do the
support,
work, we
Hell yeah.
we try, and we try our best, even more so with like friends, family. Like, dude, you always say, like, I was always taught, like, work on every car like it's your grandma's car.
Oh yeah,
There you
Work
go.
on every car like you're never gonna fuck your grandma's car up.
what Alan does.
You know, work on every car like it's grandma's car.
Yeah.
So it's like when you take that mindset and you bring it to every vehicle, and then someone tries to like, get the best deal out of you, it's like
Man, yeah, lame.
it kind of makes you feel a little
Yeah.
like, all right, like we can work with this, but like I'm not trying to do everything for the best price because like I do give a shit. I am coming in on my time off, like.
I want
we're
to triple
putting
check
in-
everything, and it's going to be good work.
Right. We're putting in the effort, and you know, and a lot of like
not-
a lot of people in the industry know that not everyone has the ability and the resources that our shop gives us. You
Yeah.
know, they can't work on cars, they can't, like, we all, like,
We're blessed,
everyone,
we're very blessed.
we'll all write stuff up within the shop, you know, like we all go within the guidelines of, you know, you with your tires, you get your tires written up, you have a repair order. Like we all write up
we
repair
do,
orders
yeah.
for our vehicles that are coming through the shop. So everything's like going through the shop, but it's just a lot of people don't have that ability to even bring their personal vehicles on off time, even if it's through the shop, like, you know.
Exactly.
So even if you're going within the guidelines of the store, getting stuff written up and trying to order parts through our store and everything, a lot of people don't have that luxury. So we have it nice, but you know, you kind of feel taken advantage of sometimes.
Oh yeah, 100%. Can you guys both look at the camera when I'm done with what I'm saying? Not yet. Speaking of showing support, you can show us support by going to jcipodcast.com and buying some merch.
And
Oh damn! I was
go on
We got a lot of
Twitch.
stuff.
Go on Twitch.
Twitch
Follow
TV, follow Zeus, CG Zeus,
ZEUZ.
CG Zeus. Yeah, that's a tongue twister.
CG ZEUZ. And if you follow his Twitch channel, he has a link to our podcast on his about tab or whatever, a tab. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, bro.
Zeus,
We really
like,
appreciate that,
I
bro.
saw that yesterday, and that it means a lot. It's huge.
It does.
So we just want to give this guy a shout out
Your man.
anytime we can, because he's been, you know, giving
Helping
us
us
a
out.
little bit of help along the way.
Oh yeah.
Got hella followers. Hopefully we can help him along the way, and he can help us. So
All right, this was a fun one. What was cool about this episode was like we didn't have any bulletin points.
no, this was
We went
off
in
the rip.
100%
Freestyled
off
it.
the rip. The camera did die for a
Bars.
little bit. I don't know how long. It couldn't have been for
Man,
much, but
I felt like I was
felt like I was
throwing
off
a
camera.
little bit too much shade towards some people, but
Damn.
it's just how, like, dude, work is tough.
It is.
if somebody out there has asked one of us to work on your car, don't take that personally.
take it
We're
personally.
probably not talking about you.
Fuck you.
I will. I will.
Just kidding.
Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or text message. I charge $50 an hour for any side work, and Yeah, it'll be ran through the shop, but
And-
First one to hit him up gets an hour free.
Treat others as
I'm
you
just
want to be treated.
hey yo,
His
We're
face,
getting out
dude.
of here.
All right, later, guys.
Peace.
Peace.